Oh, wow. Look at that. Right on time. Hey, guys. It's Tuesday, and I just grabbed my wine only for y'all because I said I wasn't going to be drinking for the next 30 days because I'm trying to get on this little 30-pound weight loss. And so, yeah, we're going to see how it work out. But yeah, I'm trying to just not drink and limit my drinking so I can do this whole little weight loss thing. We're going to see. No alcohol for 30 days. That's not 30 pounds, but yeah, no alcohol for 30 days. That's what I'm on. But I'm going to skip Tuesdays. I'm going to skip Tuesdays because this is Wine Down Tuesday. So I have to have my wine while we do this. So thank y'all so much for joining the live. How's everybody doing today? Hey, what's going on? How y'all Tuesday going so far? I keep replaying like some of the old clips in my background because every time I watch the show, I feel like I get something different every time on it. But anyways, y'all, you drinking your wine? Yes, come on, the red wine. And isn't wine healthy for you? So it really shouldn't be like a problem with the rest of the alcohol. So, oh, so did y'all see my post today, the real estate post? So if you didn't, it's on my social media page. I did a real estate post today. And this is the thing about being on reality TV, or I don't know. I don't know. I know it's not the T Squad fans, so the T Squad supporters, but for some reason, every time I post a real estate post, I get like calls. And people just hold the phone, breathe hard, or just say stupid stuff and then hang up. It is really irritating because it's a business number. Like, it ain't even my personal number. So it's a business number. And so sometimes I'm like, I'm not going to even answer because I know they're playing games. So, and if it's a real business call, they'll leave a message. But guys, ladies, let's not do that. It's a business line. So if you hear this message and you're that person who is like playing on the phone every time I post like a real estate post with my business number on it, stop. It's immature. It's childish. We're too grown to be doing these things. So, but hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? Thank y'all so much for joining. White wine is better. It's less sugar. I actually heard champagne was better, but the thing with champagne is that it makes me like bloated. I don't like how I feel after I drink champagne, so I don't really do champagne like that. I do it every now and then. But I'm not really big on it because it's just, I don't like the way champagne makes my stomach look. So I have to back off that song. But yeah, I haven't heard that. We'll see. We have the same, our wedding anniversary, Labor Day weekend. Y'all, cheers, okay? 19 years. And it was so fun. We had a chance to celebrate with two other couples. Kimmy and Maurice, one, then another couple that was actually married a year after us, same day. So I was like, okay, I can see Labor Day weekend being like a popular weekend for weddings because one, the people don't have to go to work on Monday. And I know for me and Marcel, a lot of his family had to travel from out of town. So I was like, yeah, let's make it that weekend so they can stay a little bit, a couple of extra days if they wanted to. So cheers to all the anniversary this year, guys. Marriage life. We out here, we're surviving and thriving, right? Oh, I have to get a little tip every time I come on here. This right here, y'all. Look at this is my book saver right here. Let me bend this over. But this, draw the circle right here. This is a 40-day prayer challenge. And this is my third time reading this. It also comes with a book. But if you're like in a season of your life where you're like, okay, God, I need a little bit more clarity and I need to know my assignment. And I really want to get my life back on track and get back focused. This is good. This is a good place to start. Incorporate it with your meditation. I meditate in the morning. So read read these prayers, do your meditation, and do your prayer for the day. I think you'll really enjoy this. So that's my little tidbit. Give y'all a little something that I incorporate on my days that is helping to improve my life over here. Yes, like for real, like August the 26th, 28th weekend. Like I think Kim and Reese, their anniversary is on like the 28th. But that whole little weekend that's leading up to Labor Day, like that was like marriage season. So kudos to all of us that's out here celebrating our anniversaries. Yay. Then I have a birthday coming up. Y'all know October. I'm a Libra, so October is like around the corner. So yeah, it's coming up soon. This book right here, Draw the Circle, it's a really good book. Oh, if you go on Amazon and look for this, dang. If you go on Amazon and look for this book, this prayer journal, you're also going to find the book with it. They sell it separately or you can buy it together. So, Jocelyn, I ain't cooking that today. We actually did Lawler's. We did Lawler's potatoes because Tuesday they're like 2 for 1, and so every now and then the kids like Lawler's potatoes so that's what we did for dinner tonight. But let's see. Oh, your baby 9-7. My brother's birthday is September the 4th. My youngest brother. So yes, Libra's in the building. Okay, let's see. Did y'all catch up on the episodes? I know Labor Day weekend, we did not show a new episode. And I actually did not even come on Tuesday because I was traveling for my anniversary. But the Tuesday before that, we was filming. We just finished filming the finale. And so while I was on break, I tried to come on to give you guys a little behind the scenes stuff of what was going on and just talk to y'all because I want to make sure that every Tuesday night we're spending a little time together. But the producers wouldn't let me be great. They came and stopped my filming. So whoever was on that live with me, thank y'all for joining in and being consistent and being loyal to me on Tuesdays because I know it's late, but it's just really a little time with us so we can get down into it. So y'all said let's get to the tea. Miss Nell need to chill when it comes to you. Yeah, I agree. You know what I'm realizing, because we have finished the finale, so I'm not gonna like give y'all a lot of it's a lot more to come up these next couple of weeks. But a lot of the ladies, they come hard for me, and I don't get that because I see when they have issues with each other and they're like lenient and they're nice and they talk it through, and you don't hear any smart remarks. They're trying to they say nice things in their confessional about each other, and yeah, I don't know, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I do not see Tiffany. Her and we talk on social media, but what's that? Tracy, yeah, I do not see Tiffany, but I think I'm going to see her more because football season has started. I know her son plays for Alabama A&M, and so we'll be at the football game, so I get a chance to see her a little bit more. But hey, Jacqueline, I'm doing fine. I just want to talk about, so I missed the last week episode, and I was so proud of Macy. Did y'all see her little confessional that she did with Marcel? She was so cute, and I was like, okay, Macy, I see you had your moment on TV, and so she was proud of it. She looked so cute on there, so I was like, okay, Macy, I think she's like the first child to do the confessional look on the show, so kudos to her. She was beautiful. I was like, okay. Yes. Let's see. It's so much I want to talk about, but I also want to make sure that I am cautious about what I say. But you know what? Forget it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. We don't have that much time on here, so we're gonna get into it. Y'all ask me questions. I'm gonna answer y'all questions. You love to talk things out. Sometimes others ain't used to that. I do. I like to resolve things, honestly. And what I'm learning on reality TV is that you can't resolve things too quickly. And you can't be too nice because people really try to use your kindness as a weakness. And I don't know, I get in my feelings, y'all, because I love hard. And so when you hurt my feelings, you hurt my feelings real hard. So the whole Nell and her energy. So I saw that Destiny told Lance one. Yeah, Tisha told me that you had to leave LA early. Like, I don't know why she had to reveal where she got her information from, but whatever. I did tell Destiny, and y'all saw it on TV when we was at the shop, me, her, and Kimmy. I told her that Nell said that she had to leave LA early because it was due to the baby. And I'm like, am I tripping? But did Nell tell me that when we was all out to eat? Me, Nell, Kimmy, and Trish. Like, didn't she say that the reason she had to leave LA was something to do with the baby? So, um, because Nell did say, thank you. She did say that. And that's what I said. And Destiny being my girl, I'm like, girl, like at the end of the day, you're dating this dude and he got a whole baby out here, which we all found out about the child on social media. And then I was like, but Nell said they had to leave LA early because it was something to do with the baby, like because of the delivery. And for Nell to be like, Latisha Scott needs to keep my MF name out her mouth and don't be worried about my family, that is the reason I'm not really vulnerable with these ladies, because didn't I just have a scene with Nell at the coffee shop that I did go back to talk to Nell to express to her my feelings because they said we're not being transparent, right? So I'm like, okay, maybe their definition is we're not being vulnerable with them. They don't really get a chance to hear our heart and us talk. So let me give it a chance. And y'all see how that shit backfired on me real quick. It absolutely backfired. So yeah, that was crazy. But it is what it is. Oh, y'all like my hat? This is my black. Y'all call it my mega hat. Thank y'all. Y'all liking it. Yeah, like, I'm like, girl, okay, Nell. So, yeah, so that whole little conversation right there. And it's so funny because I know what I filmed, but I don't get a chance to really see what was filmed beforehand. So when Destiny came back and told me what, you know what? Never mind. I'm about to give up some, never mind. Let me not even give up some these scenes because y'all need to watch. She want to use her husband cheating on you like you had dealt with it. It's weird. Isn't it weird? Like, I don't understand why females feel like every single female has to deal with cheating in their relationship. Like, guys, I understand that a lot of people deal with it, and I'll take my head off to them. But you can't force a person to deal with something that they haven't dealt with. And at the end of the day, y'all see how small Huntsville is. So if the saying is true, what these people on this show are trying to put out or been trying to put out for years, don't y'all think something would have come up by now? Just saying. I'm just saying. But we ain't getting onto that. Okay, let's talk about this past episode. We talked about the Nell of it, the situation with Nell, and y'all to see how that play out while we continue to film. I was curious. I was never curious about anybody infidelity. Like, go back and rewatch the episodes. I was never curious. I could care less. But, you know, the thing is, it's like, guys, when we started filming this show, there was a lot of things that was known, that I've known, that I didn't speak on. Shit, y'all can see from what happened at the reunion. I've been holding on to stuff for a very long time because it's not my place to really tell people stuff. And if you're gonna tell the truth, tell the truth. But if you bring something to the show and it is your story and the producers are like, we gotta talk about this, we gotta talk about it. If you don't want me to talk about it, don't talk to me about it on a TV show. That's it. We're filming a TV show. So whatever you bring to the show, that's what we're going to talk about, because at the end of the day, that's what we're doing. We're filming a show. So, But yeah, I haven't spilled anything or said anything that has been proven to be a lie. Everything I've said has been truthful. If I say something, it takes me a long time to really say something because I really be trying to hold back because I really don't want to put people's stuff out there like that. But please believe there's a lot that I could say, but I just don't want to do that. Because what I've learned is that if you get in the mud, if you allow someone to pull you down in the dirt and fight, for me, I'm not going to win that fight because I don't fight in the mud. I'm like up here. In order for me to get down here, I have to come down to your level to fight you at that level. And that's not me. So have it. You're going to win every single time because I'm not used to fighting like that. I don't fight in the mud. I don't fight dirty. So I'm going to be like, Tisha, back off. So yeah, I'm never going to win that. I'm never going to win that. But I've never told a lie on anybody. If I said it on any public figure, I meant it. I stand 10 toes down on what I say. And unfortunately, somebody made a statement about sue me. So yeah, let's talk about that. I have an attorney. And I spoke to my attorney. And my attorney informed me that being that you're a public figure, there's some things that you have no control over what people say about you. You know, there are some things that you can't sue over. And I'm not going to tell what those things are because I'll wait and see. But yeah, unfortunately that you're a public figure, you're on a reality TV show, people can lie on you. People can lie on you. That doesn't make it okay. When somebody actually sit down and tell a lie and say they saw you be intimate with someone, that was very low. Very low. And I was upset about that. That's what made me say what I said. Because I'm like, okay, you're going to speak lies on me, but let me just share a little bit of the truth. And that was a little bit. That's it. That's all. But that's not okay. And for all the ladies who's clapping him on and leading him on for saying something like that, low. Very low. Because at the end of the day, you're talking about lying on someone, saying that you actually saw them do something in the act. How desperate are you? That is so low. And so for me, I was like, Tisha, and this is what my attorney told me, you can waste your money and you can waste time, but you're not going to get anywhere with that. I say, bet. But you know what? Time. Thank God for time. Thank God for patience. Thank God for wisdom. Because God is taking care of these things. Like, when you know that people are lying on you, and honestly, you can't do anything about it, you can go back and forth all day and try to get in the gutter with them, but you know you're not going to win that because that's not your area. You don't fight in that. You have to really just sit back and be like, you know what, God, whatever this season is you want to take me through, let's go. And allow him to take care of these things for you. So I think time has told. And I think God ain't done yet. He is not done yet. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. But I'm so grateful for the husband that I have. And I think Marcel did a great job at handling himself. I think Marcel did a great job at handling himself. I think he did good at the meeting with them. And the beef, whatever it was crazy. But yeah. It's so funny that people be like, you know, I need evidence, and you know, and without evidence, you're like, oh, that person is telling the truth. It's like you're guilty, and you have to prove to be innocent. But being that I've been in this hot seat for 8-9 years now, I'm telling you, I'm like, I ain't proving nothing no more. I ain't going back and forth with nobody no more, because time has been telling and time is doing what it's supposed to do. So I'm just gonna continue to let time do what it's supposed to do. Misery Love Company, absolutely, absolutely. But for anybody who wants to know how everything started, y'all need to go back to season 1. It's all up there. Y'all can go back and watch it for yourself and see how everything got started, how the conversation started, who said what, who did what. Yeah, all that stuff. Y'all can go in there and watch it for yourself. But yeah, let me see what else we need to talk about here. I'm gonna try to answer some of y'all questions. The Scotts believe Martell when he was talking about Mel. That's what you think? Okay. I'm not gonna even get into that, but okay. That's right. I don't have to show nothing. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. Yep. What's the talk about Chris real estate license? Y'all got to watch this show. Was they transparent about that, y'all? Transparent about that? Oh, I know what I wanted to talk about before I get to my next thing. Let's talk about Scott. Scott actually was started by Marcel and Martell. So Martell will always be the founding member of Scott. However, I sold the apartment complex that we had. Yeah, like one of the apartment complexes that we had. Hunters Ridge, by the way. And for anybody who wants to do their research, pull it up. Infinity Pools, Infinity Properties. Go see the properties that we actually had. And it's so weird that they get on this TV show and trying to minimize us and minimize the things that we have done. When I met Marcel in college, he was flipping a house. When we work, anybody that invests in real estate, you know that if you don't own the property, you still have mortgage to pay, you have insurance to pay, and you have upkeep. You have a rental in that property, but starting off, you ain't making no money in that property, because everything you have, the rent that you're collecting, is going towards upkeep, the mortgage, insurance, right? So my husband and I, since the time we was before reality TV, we got married in 2007. Reality TV came out in 2018. So within that time frame, we had rental properties. We had a 60-unit apartment complex, a 12-unit apartment complex, and a fourplex, right? I had a full-time job at Redstone. I was a loan officer at Redstone. That was my first job out of college. Marcel was a general manager at Monaco Pictures, by the way. Monaco Pictures, Marcel was the general manager there. When I had my third child, Mila, I decided that Marcel and I was like, your checks are pretty much going towards daycare and insurance. Because at the time, we didn't have family members here that can actually watch my kids for me, and I had 3 young kids. So we both decided that I should be a stay-at-home mom, and I took over the property management side of our businesses. So in 2015, that's when I became a stay-at-home mom after Mila was born. Took over property management for our companies, and then the Hunters Ridge, which was so crazy about it, because the exact same unit we had at Hunters Ridge was the unit that Marcel lived in when he was in college. So that was just a crazy moment. Anyways, we sold Hunters Ridge in 2016. In 2017, Monaco was taken over by Cinemark. Cinemark took over Monaco. And so during this transition, a lot of policies and things just didn't work out. Marcel ended up leaving. Marcel and Martell started Scott. Less than a year, We bought Martell out of Scott. No, he didn't walk away from Scott. No, he didn't give it to anybody. We actually gave him a check for $20,000 to be exact. Bought him out of Scott for $20,000. Scott at that time was a startup business, negative, wasn't making any money. They was doing property preservation. Marcel got Scott. Marcel went to school to get his general contractor's license. Y'all saw it on the show. He actually got his license on the show. Got his general contractor's license. We got our first big deal with Scott was the apartment complex, Zen Garden. And y'all know how Zen Garden is. Y'all know the story about Zen Garden. COVID happened while we was building Zen Garden. Marcel had to sue them to collect his money. First big job, we had to sue them to collect our money for Zen Garden. Lesson learned. Financially, it was a financial lesson, but it was a lesson learned. After that, God is so freaking good. Scott has been, I think we built 3 hotels now. We got more hotels on the books. We've been doing build outs for different businesses, and it's booming. Scott is a multi-million-dollar company as of today. So when I tell you everything happened in life for a reason, you have to sit back, trust God, trust the process. So thank God. You know what I'm saying? Scott is where it is today. Yeah, doing well, doing great. If Scott Willisey, doing well, doing great. Thank you, Jesus. Black, doing well, doing great. And so when you guys on this show try to minimize what my husband has accomplished in his life, and we haven't had anybody to give us a freaking dime, we had to work hard for where we're at in life. Just because we don't brag about it, don't mean we ain't doing it. Marcel was born in the 70s, I was born in the 80s. We have our head down, we work hard. That's it. That's all we know how to do. Work hard, do what you're supposed to do. Ain't nobody out here trying to brag and impress people. Not even people in Huntsville. Like we ain't on that. The other day, y'all, I almost cried because I went to Scott Manor and it is going up. It is going up. So for me, this girl who grew up in the projects on the south side of Bessemer, Alabama, my very first house that I lived in, that I owned, was the home that I built with my husband when we first got married. We built a house and we moved into our brand new home after our marriage. So when I think about where I came from, where I'm at today, the way this man has led me, and the way he leads our family and how hard he worked for us, I can't do anything but really praise God and thank God, because I couldn't envision this life right now. And we have to work extremely hard. It's not easy, but it is so worth it. And I am so grateful for my husband every single freaking day. Every day. So don't be out here trying to minimize my man. My man out here doing what he's supposed to do, because that's my man, my man, my man. Okay? And I thank God for him every single day. And I don't want to even get emotional on this live because we're talking about something here. So, go somewhere. And so, yeah. Let's see what questions y'all have. Now, I'm just saying, y'all, people just you don't know, because we don't really talk about it like that. And the show don't display things like that about us. But at the end of the day, what we say is what we doing. We ain't capping on nothing. We show the struggle. It is not easy being a general contractor, not having the roadmap drawn out for you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you gonna have to learn your lessons. Sometimes those lessons are learned financially. We're still learning lessons to this day. But guess what? We ain't stopping. So, back to the show. It was a part about marriage with, I think they were talking to Ken and Trish about marriage and being ready for marriage. And what I can say about that is that, are you really ready? Like, you ain't really, ready. We don't know when. I don't think you're really ready for marriage anyways. You grow through it. You get in it. As long as you guys coming up with the right mindset, you're gonna grow together, you're gonna make mistakes together, but you're gonna stay together and thug it out together. Just like being a parent. You ain't never 100% prepared and ready to be a parent. But you do that. I can't curse because it's my baby right here, but you do that. You know what I'm saying? And you incorporate things that your parents taught you that you like, and the things that your parents that you didn't like, you don't incorporate those things when you're raising your kids. Marriage, you're gonna grow through it. It's gonna be times where you're gonna be like, no, I don't think. Ken and Trish, honestly, they semi the marriage. Like, except the part I heard they took a break, because you can't be taking no breaks. But other than that, like, they're fighting through this. And that's how marriage is gonna be for them. They're gonna have to continue to choose each other and fight through it. So yeah, and dang, I got ahead of myself. I talked about Scott already, but yeah, that was down the list. So yeah. But yeah, I think that's a lump sum what I wanted to talk about. Oh yeah, I wanted to give Nell her props, because although she mad at me right now, she did look cute in her little pink confessional look. That's my favorite color. So Nell look cute in the pink. But when she told Destiny to tell me to keep her business out my mouth, and I think that was the perfect opportunity for Destiny to speak up and be like, hey, well, she told me as being a friend, like, it wasn't like on no messy stuff. Like, she was just flat out telling me, hey, girl, this is the reason they left LA. So I don't know if they knew about the baby or whatever, but she did say that's the reason she left LA, because it had something to do with the baby. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. The day gonna end, right? So yeah. You say you need to block symmetry? Why? Taylor, why? Let me see what's going on. Thank you. Yeah, it's been a lot of thrown under the bus situations, but hey. Chocolate in the bottle. It is going to be, we're going to be posting some stuff about chocolate in the bottle very soon. Stay tuned. That's my problem. I be speaking too fast, and then I be stumbling up on my words because I'm like saying it too fast. Like, girl, slow down. Slow down. Why you rushing? So, yeah, no, chocolate in the bottle is going to be coming back soon. Okay, thank y'all. Symmetry didn't do anything. So, Taylor's a troll. Oh my God. Stop it. I have some moderators on here already, so they should be looking for like some of the people that's, being negative. But you know what? At the end of the day, y'all, you cannot block all the negative people. You can't block all the hate. I be trying to, and it's just like, okay, some people gonna creep through, you know what I'm saying? But if that make you happy in life, do you? Because we're succeeding over here. This is the winning team. If y'all gonna pick a team, pick the winning team, okay? Pick the right team. Y'all better pick the right team. Pick the right freaking team. So yeah. Butterfly told me to get her some more. Okay, you gonna get up out of here. T-Squad. Okay, you want your T-Squad shirt? DM me your address. I'm gonna send it to you. Like, we sent some out. Some people probably DMs got lost, but DM me your address, and my moderators on here, we're gonna get a shirt mailed out to you. So, girl, yeah. But anyways, thank y'all so much for hopping on here. Anything else y'all want to talk about? Y'all have any more additional questions for anything? Let's see. Yes, it will be available to ship in California. We had to, like, the chocolate in the bottle, as with any new adventure in business you're doing, you have to tweak some things. So right now we found out a little thing we needed to tweak. And so we're doing some tweaking. And once it's ready, we'll be pushing it out. So Okay, Bree, Angela, everybody y'all see on here that said they want a shirt, let's get their information and send them a message so we can get their address so we can send them a shirt. MJ is doing good at school, y'all. I'm going to see him this weekend. Super excited about that. Macy has been talking about me. She called me a helicopter mom. And I told Macy, first of all, MJ is my first child. I was like, I'm going to call him and check in on him, make sure he's doing well, because I know college can be a lot. MJ will work and study, and I want to make sure he's balancing it. But yeah, MJ is doing good. He went to his first home football game this past weekend. And he gave me the okay to come see him once a month. And y'all know we purchased some land. Well, MJ actually purchased the land. We used the money from his savings account to purchase it at Auburn. So hopefully next year we'll be building him his first investment property, because guess what, y'all? That's how it goes. Marcel and I, we had to learn the hard way, but the knowledge that we learned, and we was like, man, we wish somebody would have bought us properties all when we was in college. But the lesson we learned, we're sharing it with our kids. And I pray that they make the best decisions with this lesson that we're sharing with them. But you learn, you do better, and you teach it to others. So, but yeah, y'all keep praying for my baby. That he have a great school year. I'm hoping he meet him. Not only he go there to get his education and experience college, but also, you know, meet him his future wife. Like a lot of people meet. Me and Marcel met while I was at A&M, so I'm hoping he can meet his future wife. Now, I'm not rushing it, but you know, yeah, that's definitely something I would want for him. Let's see. Will we see more of Macy and Mila? Macy actually liked being on television. So I'm thinking about, if y'all know of any like acting schools that would be good for her. I think I want to put her in the program this summer because she wants to get into it more. Mila, I still have little bits and pieces of Mila, but not too much. You know, I have to protect them as much as possible. But the Mason and Mila products, y'all. Thank y'all. Y'all been buying these sales. So we're trying to get rid of the bubblegum line because we have a new line that we're ready to launch and come out with. But you know, I don't want to be stuck with a whole bunch of inventories. So we're gonna keep pushing this line right here. And so most of it is gone. And if you have not tried it, please try it. Y'all would love it. Like, I use Macy and Mila products on my hair. My son uses it on his hair. I use it on the girls' hair. It is for kids. I mean, it's by kids, but it's for everybody. Like, I make sure the girls are very hands-on with it. But yeah, everybody can use it. Everybody can use these hair products, and they're great. So we're gonna come out with another line. I was trying to decide if we want to come out like one thing, like maybe like edge control or something like that. So y'all let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think maybe we should do like one thing, or maybe we should just go ahead and come out with a whole nother scent? Because the girls are into this like whole vanilla scent. Like Macy loves it. So we actually need to do a scent test because we got different scents that we're thinking about starting for the next line. And yeah, we'll go from there. Yeah. Does the hat come in pink? Listen, you know I had to get the pink is coming. Yes. This is a sample hat. So y'all like it. I love that you guys are giving me good feedback so I can let them know we need to go ahead and continue on with this process because I'm getting good feedback on it. So coming soon. What kind of wine are you drinking? I told y'all my favorite wine, Cooper and Thief. Y'all want me to show y'all the bottle? This right here, favorite. You only need one glass. It's gonna get you right, y'all. See, I ain't even done with this. It's going to, at the end of the day, y'all, drink you a glass of Cooper and Thief. Mommy's, that's our mommy juice. That's all you need right there. So, edge control. I know, and I thought about edge control because Macy be doing these edges, and I'm like, oh, you into your edges, girl. And that's even how the whole hair care line started off. Yeah, Mila said me too. Mila be doing edges too. But that's how the whole hair care line started because the girls, Macy especially, was like, Mom, I'm ready to start doing my own hair. And I'm like, okay, well, we have to talk about healthy hair, because I'm like, I put a lot of work into your hair to get it to where it's at today. And I was telling her about, some of the oil that I mixed together to use in the hair. I don't know what I'm doing because I ain't no chemist, but I did used to mix some stuff together. And so I took those things that I used to mix together and took it to the chemist, and I was like, listen, we need something that can mimic this. So, and so that's what we did. And that's how I started, because I'm talking to them about their hair and we're talking about hair products. So I'm like, why not start a business doing this? As I educate y'all also learn about business. So it's been pretty fun. It's been a little good little mommy and me like situation, with the kids. Like nowadays you have to do whatever you can to try to keep the kids' attention and do things that's fun, but also for me, just to have some time with them, because they are getting older, and in a minute, it's just gonna be me and Marcel, and I'm gonna be getting on his nerves. Like the kids, I be getting on their nerves. But right now, it's important for me to just try to continue to have something with them. But yes, the age, they're getting older. So thank y'all so much. Thank you, Trey, for the anniversary shout out. I appreciate that. So we did the nail line, and I don't know, I really wasn't feeling it that much. We did do nail polish. That was the very first thing we did. We did nail polish, and I wasn't feeling it that much. So once they sold out, I didn't like reorder them or anything like that. So, oh, maybe you're talking about like press-on nails? I didn't think about that. Maybe press-on nails. Anyways, guys, okay, we've been on for 40 minutes. I think I've answered some questions. I think I gave y'all a little bit more information about me. Told you about my favorite book, my favorite wine. Y'all loving the hat, so thank y'all for that. Send me your information so I can get you your T-Squad shirts, because we have to, represent y'all. But thank y'all for supporting Love and Marriage Huntsville. Thank you for supporting me, my Teacher Tuesday, Mommy Business, and y'all ready for the Mommy Business podcast to come back? Like, we're trying to link up some interviews right now to get that, because at the end of the day, what I love most about this is connecting with other moms and business owners. I like that we can share. I feel like, I know when I was younger, or either in my early adulthood, I felt like I didn't really have a lot of mentors. And then when I discovered YouTube, I started watching people videos on YouTube, and they indirectly became like mentors to me. So I like to talk to other ladies that's doing things, so you can share what you're doing, your ideas, share your struggles, share your successes, because I think that by other people sharing their story, we learn from that. And I'm all for us at the end of the day learning. I love to learn. That's why I have so many degrees. And I'm thinking about going back to school for my PhD, but I'm praying. I'm still going to pray on that some more. But, I like for us to share our stories and learn from each other and really build the community and grow together. So the mommy business community, I'm excited about where we're going to go, what all we're going to do. And if you want to see more from it, let me know what you want to see, because at the end of the day, this is our tribe. This is our tribe. And so we're here to encourage each other, support one another, and grow together to be the best version of ourselves that we can be, right? So that's what I want. Thank you, Cozy K. I appreciate that. Yeah. So thank y'all so much for joining me on my Teacher Tuesday. See y'all next week. Have a great week, guys. Remember to continue to support Love and Marriage Huntsville. I love y'all. Have a great day. Bye-bye.